Hi, Charles. How are you?
How sweet the sound
How are you doing?
that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was great.
Get up. Yeah, I had to.
The hour
I can only get a few
I
hours
first believed.
It was hot out there today. And after working in the heat, I had to wait 3.5 hours in the heat.
We have already.
Oh, okay.
'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far. When we've been there 10,000 bright shining as the sun, we know that stays that way. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved
So they're making a big deal out of this black moon.
like me.
High Point Ford, Australia.
Was lost, but now was blind, but now I see.
Hi, Jason. How are you? Oh, well, good, Charles. I'm happy to hear that. That's a really good thing to hear. So, Jason, what part of the world are you from? Yeah, the stream sees the. Oh, you're in Canada. So is Starry Night, Patrick, and Spencer of the North, and Karen Mitchell. They're all in Canada. I heard y'all had a heat wave, what, last week in Canada? Y'all back to what, regular temperatures now? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I know y'all had 95 last week, I think. Well, we've been having 99, 112. I mean, July is usually hot around here, but it's been a little extra hot. And they always under-report it. At least by 10 degrees. Your sister loaned you. Yeah. So you started back work yet, or are you still waiting on something? All feeling to the side. So, some channels have been taking advantage of the name of the black moon that we're supposed to have tonight. All it means is that, God set the lunar calendar on a 28-day calendar. Every 28 days, you have a full moon. Every 28 days, you have a new moon. Blah, blah. Well, man is the one that changed the calendar. Decided some days would have 30, some days would have 31. Sometimes you have 28 days in February, and some years you have 29 days in February. So, all black moon means is that there's two new moons, which, when it's a new moon, you can't see it. Spencer of the North, baby. Hey, haven't seen you in a long time. So, all the black moon means is that there's two new moons in the same month. And that's because we have more than 28 days in the month. So just like some months we have two full moons in the same month. It doesn't mean anything biblical. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean there's going to be more earthquakes or tsunamis or any of this other stuff I heard reported today. All it means is God set the rotation of the moon on a 28-day calendar. We changed the calendar. So, yeah, some months we have two new moons, some months we have two full moons, some months we have two, Anyway, it's all clickbait out there now. Prophecy alert, black moon. And then I heard we had all these earth-facing CMEs coming at us and all that, and I don't see any of that yet. It could happen in the next 3-4 days, but I don't see it yet. Anyway, I mean, that's, it's going to happen when God's ready for it to happen. But I don't see it being picked up on the, excuse me, all the equipment that they use. How you been, Spencer? So, Spencer, meet Jason. Jason's from Canada, too. I haven't asked him what part yet. Yeah, we've missed Spencer. Haven't been able to catch him because my times for doing the show have changed so much lately. And it looks like we're buffering again. But we're in thunderstorms down here in Virginia right now, so I don't know if that's got something to do with it or it's the Wi-Fi connection. You're in Ottawa, Ontario? Okay. Spencer, you have a fellow Canadian here. Besides Patrick and Starry Night and Jane and you. And Charles is in Louisiana. And I'm in Virginia. And we have Lulu. She's in Australia. And we have um, a few people from the UK. And we have people from Missouri, Florida, California, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland. Now we just need somebody from Japan and somebody from Russia, Israel. We had um, what's his name was from Dubai. Yeah, I'll go to work for $25. I'm so ready to leave this state. When it's hard to get rides to work and to the store when you need medicine and stuff, it's a bit frustrating. I heard about this charger for sale at this government auction. I guess it was a police car. It was a good price on it. But anyway, I think I missed that one. I think the deadline for bidding's tomorrow. Yeah, Charles, that would be nice. Alright, Spence, I'm on my way. Whoa, that was some cute lightning. Huh, no thunder with that one. Oh, we got a light show going on. Red. Some crazy looking stuff in the sky earlier today. I tell you, I wish I could videotape it all. And I wish the camera would actually catch what the eyes see. So some of it is nuts. We still have that part of the sky that's milky white every day. Like the Milky Way. Yeah, I wish somebody in St. Thomas would ask me, did I want to work there? I'd work for minimum wage in St. Thomas if it's enough to live on. The water's so beautiful there. That aqua blue. Just 30 years and I haven't forgotten what it looks like. Your kids are in St. Thomas? They live there? Or they're visiting? All right, well, tell them their Aunt Judy wants a job down there. Oh, oh, well, they're not your kids anymore. I feel on that one. Your two girls live in Ottawa with your ex. My daughter's fully grown. Ah, good gracious, my granddaughter will be legal in less than 2 years, a year and a half. She'll be 17 in January. Oh, nice. I'm surprised my daughter hasn't had twins because my biological father was a twin. And they say it usually skips a generation, so it would skip me for having twins. And then she should be having the twin. Ah, I know she don't want to hear that though. 'Cause it's hard enough having a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old and a 16-year-old. Oh, those are nice. Nice names. So let's look at this right quick. Nothing new in the last. Australia had one, so I hope it's not anywhere near Lulu, Tennant Creek, where that is. They had a 5.4 a little while ago. Guess they don't consider the storm here severe, and we don't have a severe warning. So our thing is moving closer and closer and closer to the path of the sun. We're still indecisive on what it is. Could be Mercury, could be a comet, could be wormwood, we don't know. I just a little star pop. Ah, gracious. This one goes right into the path of the sun. There it goes. Did you see that beam shoot out at it? Watch it again. I guess that's the interaction. As it gets closer, watch this beam come out of here. Right there. It's a little higher than it is, but it comes out right there. But if that is a meteor or something that's got different colors to it. Anyway, the sun looks like it's getting weaker and weaker as far as we know the brightness is getting more intense and the radiation is more intense, but the moon will become as bright as the sun and the sun will become 7 times brighter. Isaiah 30:26. I'm sorry, Jason. I've been uh working a lot of hours the last 17, 18 days straight between two different jobs, and they're both very physical, and they're out in the heat, and yeah, I haven't had much sleep, and uh, Oh yeah, I am doing a lot of yawning. Mm, my eyes are all watery and stuff. I think that means I need some rest. Yeah, I'm trying. It's I'm trying. It would help if I could get to the store and get the stuff I need to take care of myself. But that's another story. I'll be all right. It's all in God's hands. Mm. Are you a Christian, Jason? Did we lose Spencer and Charles? Is it still bugging? Oh, I forgot to. I knew. Forgot to start up Skype. Shame on me. Doesn't work once I start it up. Oh, it is. It's showing green here right now. It was showing red a little while ago. I know that YouTube says, like at the top of my screen, it says starting in August, which is what, midnight tonight. Okay, Charles, I see you. Starting in August, YouTube Studio Beta will become everyone's default experience. We're getting ready to say goodbye to Creator Studio Classic later this year. So they're updating, upgrading, whatever. So that may, no sound. Did we lose the sound? Can y'all hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. This has been a test of your emergency broadcast system. Had there been an actual emergency? Yada yada, blah blah blah. So they're starting at midnight tonight. The YouTube beta will be the version that it defaults to, which is the one I don't use. I use Creator Studio, but apparently they're getting rid of Creator Studio Classic. So we will see how that works. Jason might need to reload the room if he lost sound. Man, it's hot. My skin is burning. That's all that sun and 99 100-degree weather. Jason, can you hear us yet? Come on, what is this thing doing to me now? Alright, let's try that again. So I was trying to type to Jason. Yeah, I would like to have some pure aloe vera gel, but I don't. I got some mixed, some lotion mixed with it, but it's got alcohol in it, and alcohol is not what I want on my skin right now. Alright, we'll try to type this again. for Jason. Right click mouse and reload. Ah, see, I can't even see the keyboard. Reload. Chat. Sound should come back. Unless you accidentally um, click that little horn thing and silenced it. I've done that before. Oh, you can hear it now. Okay. All right, good. Yeah, I don't know what up. YouTube be acting up a little bit. Uh, but they're doing updates and upgrades. Like they're getting rid of Creator Studio Classic, which me and I guess a bunch of other people use. Because their beta, I haven't even tried their beta in a while because it didn't do everything that it was supposed to do. So I really haven't done much lately but come on for a little bit and run my mouth and then talk to daughter, Tamara, whoever was in the room, Charles, or whatnot. And then, there's so much to cover. I've just been short on time to cover the stuff. And then I've been a little sick and definitely tired and definitely very little time to do anything. You're on your cell. Um, yeah, Spencer. But because I don't have a ride, I end up getting stuck, and so like I haven't been home until tonight since Friday, and then um, I've been working with someone else when I'm not working at the stadium, and so I've been working day and night, but still can't, you know. Um, I had some medical issues and needed to get to like a Walmart or something and get some medicine. Still haven't got there yet. Can't get a ride there. I can get a ride, and then I get stuck for days, and then I get another ride, and then I paid a guy at work the other day to give me a ride to the store, and he didn't want to take me to the store I needed to go to, so I went in another store and they didn't have what I needed, and then I was rushing and didn't know where anything was in the store because I had never been in that one before, and then the stuff cost more. I was like, all right, well that didn't work out well. It crashed. What crashed? Oh, yeah, it's gonna do that off and on, Jason. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi connection and I need a booster, or if it's because of the storms in the area, or if it's because YouTube is updating stuff. So it'll do that for a second, and then it'll come back. And there's nothing I can do to stop it right now. Oh, sorry about the crash. Uh, yeah, I need a car. It really is pathetic without a car around here. It really is. I never thought it would be so hard to get a ride to the store. And I mean, I knew it was going to be hard getting back and forth to my job because it's out of the way for everybody, and my hours there are odd. And so I knew that was going to be an issue, but I really didn't think it would be that big of an issue getting to the store. But it is. So, anyway, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff has happened since my car broke. Stuff I can't even talk about, really. But anyway, I was hoping I could get that Charger Jupe had told me about at the state auction or the government auction. But I'm just going to keep working for pennies until I drop dead or until I can afford a car, one of the two. Maybe. So, Spencer, Jason said it's still been hot in Canada. Did y'all get out of the 90s though? Yeah, I haven't even checked Alaska. Remember when Alaska was in the 90s? Yeah. So hot, really? Yeah, it's been 99, 112, and stuff like that around here. And they always report it 10 degrees cooler than it is. Or 10 degree, yeah, you can guarantee that. If they tell you it's going to be 91, it's going to be 101. And then you add 10 more for the heat index, 10 to 13 for the heat index down here because it's so humid. Oh, um, yeah, I don't even remember what I said, Charles. I'm sorry, my brain's kind of floating. Y'all had hundreds, really, Spencer? Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it, Jason? That's funny. Well, let me see. Mine would be, I could only be June, December, and that's it. Or I could be Jupiter and Uranus, and that's it. So I could represent two months and two planets with my name. Oh, gracious me, oh my. Alright, so 80 every day for the last 6 weeks. Yeah. Except for when I thought y'all had 90s too. Well, that was Alaska, had 95. And you were the one telling me about it back then, Spencer. That Alaska was very hot, having a heat wave. They broke their world record. And so did, well, Washington broke theirs for flooding, once in a 1,000 year flood, as they called it. And we know that. I haven't even had time to upload the pictures and videos, the little bit that I've gotten. I haven't gotten much. we have a call. Whoops. Hello? Yeah, I remember that song. That's funny. Is that Spinny? I remember that song. Uh, the month of August is going to be, yeah, it probably, I mean, around here, I remember even when I was little, July was pretty hot. And then August would cool down a little bit sometimes. But then we'd have, it'd be hot in October, and I'd be mad because people closed down the swimming pools Labor Day weekend. And I'm like, why are they closing the pools and it's still 80 and 90 degrees? Leave the swimming pools open. Of course, it doesn't matter this summer because I can't even get to one. Which is the only thing I look forward to is swimming. I love to swim. I haven't been able to go once this summer, as hot as it's been. Oh, let's see. Let me cut the share screen off. Um, to my plants. Yeah, he has some special plants. You're gonna be in the 90s. I haven't even looked at our forecast because it doesn't matter. Whatever they say isn't gonna be true around here anymore. You pick peas at 9 feet. Oh wow. Yeah, I should. I definitely need to move somewhere. St. Thomas would be wonderful. Florida. Mm. House explosion, North Franklin, Pennsylvania. Another house explosion. 5 people injured. Wow. Guess another gas leak. Huh. South Carolina, manhunt underway. uh, Calvert County Sheriff and Fire, Maryland State Police, MSP trooper en route to Calverton School after burns to hand, arm, face, and beard. I don't know how they got burned. Somebody got burned at the school. Oh, let's check that. Hold on. Let me do the share screen again. And latest earthquakes. Nothing in the last hour. There's no red, because red will show you what's happened in the last hour. We had one in Australia a little over an hour ago, 5.4, and it was 32. Oh, gracious, forgive me, 32 kilometers west-southwest of Tennant Creek, Australia. So it was 10 kilometers in depth. So I hope Lulu and everybody in Australia is okay. So, only one severe thunderstorm right now, and that's in North Dakota. And at least the red's not going to hit us down here, but we got a little bit of energy coming on. The plasma density's a little thick. I think that's towards the 5th and the 6th of August. No, it spikes on the 1st, so that's tonight. And then it spikes again on the 3rd, 4th, and it starts to drop on the 5th. And I don't think there's much else on here. We don't have um, any warnings as far as G1, S1, R1, yada yada. This little area right here, though, looks like a storm on the sun. But there's no big, crazy gaps. But I don't know what this is hiding, if anything. And I only see one little small burst, which is up here. And that is Earth facing, but it's really tiny. So that's looking okay. And like I said, this fear stuff that some people were talking about the, yeah, praise the Lord, Jason. About the black moon, it only means because we're not on the 28-day calendar, which God created the moon, the cycle every 28 days, but we decided to change the calendar. It only means there's two moons in the, two new moons in the same month, and it's a black moon because when it's a new moon, you can't see it. New moon is zero uh, illumination. That's what a new moon is. And so they call it the black moon because there's two new moons in the same month. And I had, there were some channels today actually telling you what time to go out and look at it. Now, you can't see it. It would be funny if we could see a new moon. Well, not funny, but we'd be further along in Scripture. Pretty funny if you take a marble and compare it to the moon and the sun. Yeah. I mean, they're not supposed to be because one's supposed to be 93 million miles away. As if I'm convinced they can actually measure that. But that asteroid that came by the other day was, I love snap peas. I haven't had them forever. We had an asteroid that, a nice big asteroid that flew by the Earth, and it was only 45,000 feet in the air. came 10,000 miles near the Earth. Uh, I don't know where they hit. But we saw a big streak on the Lasco 3, the blue filter, the other day. I think me and Charles and whoever else was in the room. So there was this big streak that was bigger than this, as far as size goes, that came across here and came that close to it. And that must have been the big asteroid they were talking about. So we saw it on here. When it went by, it was so big and so thick. Not like, see all these tiny ones? These little skinny ones going by? Or even this skinny thing? Nothing like that. This thing was huge. We're going to see a lot more asteroids because, Scripture tells us a third of the stars are going to fall from the sky. So, that was funny. Whoever called in and played that, I ain't messing with no broke. I won't say the rest of the song. But that was funny. I hadn't heard that song in years. Over the skies at Washington, D.C. blow up, and the other one, man, in the Nevada desert, but it blew up. Oh, really? So those were the ones that went by the other day? Because I haven't even had time to check. Ah, any news or anything? One hit in Cubic 2 weeks ago? Oh, wow. I didn't know that either. Ah, man, I've been missing a lot of stuff, huh? Welcome back, Charles. I hope y'all ain't gonna be mad at me, because I'm gonna have to go to sleep so I can get up real early. I'm just super exhausted today. It's been hot and tiring. Ah, yeah, that song was, um, that was funny. Whoever called in and played that kind of reminded me of something Spinny would do. Not Spencer of the North, but the other Spencer. God bless you too, Jason. Yeah, that's right. I haven't seen Glenn. Gosh, I've missed everybody because my schedule's been all crazy. Glenn and Dare and Daniel, and really the only ones I've seen is I miss Patrick and Booze. Uh, yeah, after work too. Yeah. I need some sleep, definitely. So maybe tomorrow night we can actually have an early show, and people can call in. and we can share all the stuff that's been going on. So, yeah, whatever time I get done with the day thing, I should be home and we can do it. So, yeah, my brain is dragging. I'm sorry. uh, uh, Spencer and Charles and them will tell you that I usually have a later show. I was going for 4 and 6 hours a night with the show, staying up late night. But right now I'm working a lot of hours. You put a video up. Oh, did you? Yeah, 2 a.m. is nothing for me, but getting up at 5 a.m. And I can do that. I could do that a couple of nights a week, and I'll stay up late, do a long night show, and go to work the next day. But I've been doing this right now for 17 or 18 days straight. So I haven't had any good sleep in that long. And I've been doing a lot of physical work out in the heat day and night. And uh, I'll have to look at it later, Charles. I'll check it out probably tomorrow. Definitely not tonight because I'll only be able to comprehend it. So I'm just going to listen to one of these preachers and fall asleep. Yeah, I missed that when I was stranded and couldn't get home. My coffee and my preachers. Yeah. Sometimes I would start them early, 9, 10 o'clock, but we still go to 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. But, and so I miss all my late night people. But it was starting to feel like everybody abandoned me. I was like, okay, I get people around here abandon me because they don't want to have, they don't want me asking them for a ride to work or to the store. But I was like, I can't ask nobody on you for a ride, so why are they abandoning me too? But then I realized my hours were different and haven't been consistent lately. Yes, he is a character, Charles. I have to agree with you there. He leads people to Christ, so that's a good thing. But some of the, tactics and uh, announcements and things he says, I don't agree with. But it's okay. Yeah. I mean, I like. There's some things I like about his channel, and then there's just some things that here lately I haven't agreed with. But that's okay. Billions of people don't agree with me too, so it's all right. All right, and now I'm rambling on with my eyes closed because they're watering so bad. But I think it's just because I'm tired. That's right, Jason. We all make mistakes. We definitely ain't none of us perfect. We're gonna say things and do things, and sometimes it's really so unintentional that we bring harm to people. Jason, we're glad you found us and you joined us, and we hope you become a regular. And maybe you can call in and share some of your stuff with us. Charles calls in, and Spencer of the North calls in, and others. Uh, all right, yo, I gotta get some sleep. I'm not gonna say anything remotely intelligent at this point. My brain is fried. So may God bless you all abundantly, and hopefully I see y'all tomorrow night for a good early show. And hopefully Casey and all the other MIAs can join us, and John in Florida, and Raymond in the desert. Okay, let me stop before I try to name everybody again. So God bless y'all. God loves you, and so do I. And I'm sorry for having to end it so soon. Good night, y'all. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna try for 7, maybe earlier. It depends. I don't know what time I get off yet. But maybe if I get some sleep tonight, then I can run it longer and have intelligent things to say without trying to search my brain for my words. All right. God bless everyone. Love you guys. May you have a blessed rest and a beautiful day tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow night. Oops. I'm tired.